Why, hello, everybody. This is Miss Janice, and I'm going to get right to work. I trust that you all are having a good day. I am doing really well. Thank you very much. We're going to start with a funnel today. It's another legacy funnel. And this one right here, I'm teaching you how to teach. And this is a legacy funnel regarding teaching children how to read. The age is 4, 5, and you're starting them off with letters, sounds. And so, what you want to do is, I'm down here, so you want to start a slideshow. And this is called PowerPoint presentations. First, I want it says right here, you can go full screen. Um, Let me make it smaller first. Okay, so you want to make sure that you get everything that you want, everything hidden, everything in the background. You want to make sure that everything is in front of you before you start the presentation. So I'm showing you how it looks when I first started. Um, you know that you're going to go to full screen. So what you do is you push, I'm sorry, you know that you want to go to full screen. So what you do is you right click on the screen itself so that you can see full screen. This is for real full screen. And I'm going to leave Screencastify because remember, I told you that the things that you promote, in order for you to remember to talk about them, you do your best to include what you do in your funnel. So you're telling them what you're going to do. And these right here are clickable slides. You get words. This right here is a link. You should have seen it right there. It was a hyperlink. And these are the things that you do before, and I'm going to put this down here, before you get to this point of teaching. Okay, now if you look real close, you can see where the left button is, the right button, just in case you want to go over something. This is your pen. So you want a pen or a highlighter. We'll just do pen for right now. If you want to write, you want to write the letter A, and you explain this is not the one we want to go over. This is what you make afterwards. But you want to learn how to make. You want to teach your children how to write a capital I, a lowercase I, a capital O, a lowercase o. And the reason you want to teach these first is because once you learn how to write a capital I, a lowercase I, a capital O, a lowercase o, you literally know how to write every letter and every number in the English language. Now, that's how you start it off. And then once you start teaching Spanish children, you still know how to write every capital I, lowercase I, capital O, lowercase o. If you learn how to teach Korean children, capital I, lowercase I, because every single language uses these um, digits to write with. Okay? And you might not believe me at first, but I'll get the opportunity to show you. Let's start with our language. In order to, if you know how to write this, if you literally know how to write these letters right here, you go down, 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 stop when you're making an L. Down, 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 stop. That's a capital L. We're going to make a capital L. You go from the left to the right. Stop. And this is where you say across. Stop. So you can go from the cross to the left to the right, or to the right to the left. And so we're going to go to the left to the right. See? Okay, if you want to make lowercase e, You go here, left to the right. You go here, left to the right. You go here, and stop. You go here and stop. If you want to make a lowercase g, you want to make this I right here, and you want to make the bottom part of the O. So once you learn how to write capital I, lowercase I, capital O, lowercase o, let's do another letter. Now, normally when you're teaching children how to write a lowercase a, you start with a lowercase o. Okay? And then you start with the lowercase I. All the extra stuff comes later. Okay, you want to teach him how to, so we'll do like this. And then we'll do like this. The C, of course, is a lowercase c. I mean, lowercase o. So what we're doing is we're teaching them how to write these letters. Now, when you're teaching a young one or a little one how to write these letters, you make a game out of it. And one of the ways you make a game out of it is everything is either a capital I or a lowercase I, a capital O or a lowercase o. Everything. You have a picture of that little one and you say, does your head shape like a capital I or a capital O? Okay. Does your eye, are your eyes shaped like a lowercase I or a lowercase o? And then as you're saying it, you're actually, my pen is stopping. Sorry about that. As you're saying it, you're actually drawing on it. See, my pen keeps stopping. We'll start here just in case. Okay, and then you talk about your nose. Is your nose, and then so you're doing two things at once. You're teaching them their eyes, you're teaching them their nose, you're teaching them their mouth, you're teaching them their left ear or the right ear. You're teaching them, see, my hair is more of shape of an eye. So you just keep making eyes. And you take your time. You take your time teaching. See, this is this part of the I. And I know you know this, but you still say it anyway. Because you're teaching everything about the capital I, the lowercase I, the capital O, the lowercase o. And you can make any letter or any, and usually when I'm teaching young people, what I say is the sounds. And then the sound, we're going to write the capital I sound or the capital I sound. We're going to write the capital O sound or the capital U sound, like that. I mean, whatever the sounds are. And then you literally go outside while you're playing or you're taking your time with the children, and they're laughing at this because this is Miss Janice. You know, oh, look at Miss Janice's hair. It looked like lowercase i's or capital I's. Or look at her nose. It looks like a lowercase o. Look at her mouth. It's another lowercase o. And then you praise them for everything that they say. You praise the little ones for everything that they say. Everything, everything. and tell them things. When I say praise, it's not just the hand clapping or the high fiving, but it's like you are going to be a very good reader soon. You're going to learn how to read. You're going to learn how to write. You're just going to have a beautiful handwriting. You give them all types of praise, all types of praise. So what I did for this legacy funnel is I started off teaching you to remember to praise the children, because between every slide you should hear hand clapping. So that right there should remind us to teach the children with praise, not with candy, with praise, with praise. And then when I say praise, I mean who they're going to be in the future. Oh, you're going to be a scientist, or you're going to be whatever. You ask them what they're going to be, and then you just remember what they said. Now, the reason I call these legacy funnels is because this is how you get paid. You get paid by telling people about the Power Lead system, and all of your funnels never has a button to pay, except for see, that's the clapping. So I wanted to make sure you heard that. But now you can see on where it says www.missjanice.biz, because it's near this, and if you leave it there, it's a reminder. See, it's a reminder. Okay, so and then if you do www.missjanice.biz, then once you start talking about it, each funnel costs $150. Each This is your pay period. You get paid every Wednesday, and and you're telling the people this. They're not paying you; they're paying into the system so that they can receive funds. So you're teaching them how to make funnels, and they're legacy funnels. And we're going to go there in just a second. Okay, so as a teacher of a certain age, you do your best to bring in, like if you remember yesterday, I brought in uh, natural hair care practitioners. I took you to some natural hair care practitioners. I mean, whatever the person wants to make money doing, but sitting in front of your computer or on your phone. You're not actually going out there doing it. I'm teaching you to do teaching funnels. Okay? So let's right click, and you get the opportunity to see the different options that you have. You have arrows, you have a highlighter, you have ink color, you have, it says go to slide number, so you can do the different slides. Okay, let me show you another secret. So let's keep going. So So when you get to these different slides, you literally say what the slide says. This is a capital I, a lowercase I. And then while they're looking at the I, this I right here, they're looking at the children going, this makes sense. This is going together. Because when you teach children, it has to be associated. They have to be motivated, and they don't mind repetition. And they will literally let you know when they got it. You go over it again, 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 again. And I'm not talking about doing this slideshow. I'm telling you how to teach little ones how to read. When you go outside, instead of looking for colors, or you can look for colors, but on the days that you're teaching them how to read, this is what you look for. You see if they can find it sounds or I sounds, because that's what you're teaching them. If you're teaching them the J sound, we're gonna go outside and look for the J sound today. What is the J sound? Okay, and then you start writing. You start them off right at the beginning of class. We're gonna look for the J sound today. We're gonna go outside, and if it's raining out, does anyone have their coat? Do you have a hood? We're going to have to do a little bit of running. But if it's raining out, we're going to go around the school. We're just going to walk on the inside of the school. We're going to go up the steps and we're going to look for it sounds. We're going to look for I sounds. We're going to look for O sounds. We're going to look for ooh sound. You give the different sounds that the O make. And then you take your little flashcards or you tell them each to make an I, and then if they find one, they snap their fingers or they tap their left toe, left foot, or you or like that. You just on and on and on, um, making it about the capital I, the lowercase I, the capital O, the lowercase O, and then you'll get to know that they know it when they say, Miss Janice, the top of the lowercase I is an O. Miss Janice, I have an I in my name. Miss Janice, they just keep interrupting. Okay? So when you get finished with doing the letter I, the capital I and the capital O, the lowercase I and the lowercase O, then what I do,
Presentations are a powerful communication medium.
hold on, let's go back one. And this is the one I was telling you about too. When you start off, it looks exactly like this. So I'm glad it did go off. I didn't turn it off. It went off on its own. You erase these, and then in order to get them again, you go here and you slide them out. See, there they are. In order to let them go, you do like that. I usually say push F11, but with a slideshow, it's totally different, and that's kind of too big. That's 160. In order to change this right here, you right click and you're sorry. One more time. I'm trying to see if I don't want to erase this. Oh, it's still recording. If you can see that red button right there. And this is a real slide presentation. I better start right here. Let's read this. But anyway, oh, I'm sorry. Since we're here, what we're working with is PowerPoint. You remember that, correct? Okay. Now, when you do your presentations, you can put in new slides. That's how, because the presentations, some of them already come pre-made with words, and I put this on here. I'll show you how I did it. I put insert, then I put children sitting in chairs, child pointing, and you're going to see some of that in just a second. Okay. Audio. And this is ways that you add. I told you this, so just in case you didn't see it, you can add videos to your information. Let me find. Let's add a new slide. Okay. Then you go back to file. Then you go back to home, and you need to do these. You need to literally um, click on and find out what's going on with your slide. You need to look at this. If it's this color, of course, just not nothing's gonna happen. And then if you ever mess up, like put the wrong thing or okay. I think these are my recordings. Yeah, an hour. Here's a 16-minute one. Let's see what this one's about. Oops. Mm-mm-mm. I don't think I have any audio files. Insert a video clip into the file. This is what I said yesterday. I don't know why it's up there now. Remember I was talking about Avon. See right here, earn an income, can purchase Avon. Oh, I get excited. Let me just calm down. But if the file is online, you put in a hyperlink, and then you are able to push the file because it tells you. It says address, and then you type in the address. Like if it's a YouTube, you go to the YouTube file, and I have one, but it's telling me to tell where it is. Insert video from file. I think this is shortest. This is just the shortest. I'm not restarting. It already started on its own, so it should be able to do this. And you just saw what it says. So we're not gonna go here. So let's do undo. Undo. Let's keep going. And the nice part about teaching, of course, is that you're showing everything that you do. Right click. I don't want to change the background. And the way that you can tell that you're still videoing is because of this, okay? Wave, hide the camera again. And it's in order to hide this right here. Here are your tools here. And your page is always down here. There's one thing that's missing that I'm not finding on here. Because I'm right clicking. I'm right clicking and it's not showing. And it says we're still recording. Still says that we're recording.